Alright, so we're getting closer to the beach. I just wanted to express the random thought that people warned me about this area being ghetto, and no disrespect to those that try to give me helpful advice, but this is not ghetto. I have not seen one homeless person. LA's fucking ghetto. We'll travel up and down the West Coast. 99% of that shit's ghetto. This ain't ghetto. This is nice. This is peaceful. Yeah. Alright, I gotta walk this bridge if I want to get to the ocean, I guess. I'm not sure what this is then, because this definitely connects to the ocean. If you look on the map, the most eastern part, it shows that there's this, and then there's that land, right? And then the ocean's on the other side of that land. So, gotta cross this bridge to get over there. Beautiful, right? Anybody staying at that hotel right there is blessed. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's walk this, see what kind of views we can see up at the top, which is pretty much probably just this. I'll see you guys at the ocean, man. Day one to a new era. Let's fucking go! Woo! Another clear, obvious sign that this ain't ghetto. I'm walking on this bridge, and there's no aluminum foil. Not a piece. Not a needle. Not the plastic from the cap, from the needle that you see on the ground. Nothing. There's not even beer cans. So, anybody that wants to tell me that, you know, Florida, the east parts of Florida are ghetto, I don't know what's wrong with your perception on what's ghetto and what's not, but let me tell you what, it's clean. California, you need to get your shit together. There's trash everywhere, graffiti everywhere. I don't see any graffiti on this bridge either. I don't even see places where graffiti's been covered up. So, California, you need to get your shit together. You need to take care of the homeless. They just cover the beach. And you need to get on Florida's level, baby, because look at this. It's not ghetto, bitch. So if you guys can see that over there, that would be the Atlantic Ocean. Wow. That's where I just came from. Pretty much goes from like a country vibe just over on the side of this bridge to city vibe on this side of the bridge. And boy oh boy, I am fucking stoked to see how warm that Atlantic Ocean is. Because you've heard stories about the warmth on the East Coast, and so far that's the only thing that's not wrong. Is the warmth is it's humid, it's hot here, but I like it. It's not a bad thing for me. I like it. I'm from a drier climate where it gets cold, even in the summertime. So, boy oh boy, let me tell you what, it is gorgeous out here. City vibe, because you can legitimately count all these big buildings. There's literally like 7 of them. You know what I mean? Super stoked to be in Florida, man. God bless Florida. Fuck Texas. The Atlantic Ocean waves, man. It's the first time I've ever seen the Atlantic Ocean. Well, aside from on top of that bridge. But I'm really seeing it this time. Yes, sir. sand is pure white. It's so soft. It's actually pretty hot. The soft sand is. They got cars down there in the ocean, so I'm not sure if people can park their car on the beach or not, but it looks like they're not alone. Oh my god, and the water's warm. Wow. I don't know what that red is right there. Maybe it's just my glasses. I don't know if you guys can tell, but all right here, it's all red. There's some sort of algae in the ocean, or red sand. But this water is so warm. It's literally, it's warm water. This water is like lukewarm. No drink water, no. The dogs don't know yet. They'll learn really quick though. They can't drink this shit. This is nice, man. How could I ever leave? It's this right here. Beautiful beach. Wow, it is so warm. You can see a lot of the swimmers are over there. I told myself that since I'm a little scared of sharks and I don't know all the different creatures that are out here, to be honest, that I would only swim around people. So I'm not trying to. I know there's crocodiles in some areas and they got more sharks out here. But boy, oh boy, let me tell you what. Every little ounce of struggle I went through hitchhiking all the way across the United States was worth it. Yeah, huh, girls? Yeah, we're at the ocean. I kept telling you, huh? We're gonna go to the ocean. Huh? It's warmer here, huh? Honey. They're still a little hot. We just walked over that big bridge and that was a little much for us, to be honest. So, oh yeah, man. I'm gonna go put my phone back and enjoy some of this water. Someone told me there's no dogs allowed on the beach, so hopefully I'll be okay with telling someone that they're service animals. And if that's an issue, then I'll just leave, no problem. You know, go to a beach where there's dogs allowed, and I know there's plenty of those. So, yay! I'm gonna go enjoy myself some water, man. What's different on the East Coast is the sun rises from the ocean. But on the West Coast, the sun sets on the ocean. So early in the mornings on the West Coast, you don't see this many people just hanging out. You can see there's a bunch more down there. So my first night in the East Coast, Florida, Daytona Beach. I plan to move south a little bit to see how the other cities are. I'm gonna slowly make my way there, but I'm in no rush to go anywhere. Camping out here is a little nerve-wracking because the homeless people tell a different story than the locals, and the homeless people say it's very dangerous. People get stabbed in their sleep, people get robbed, and I don't want that to happen to me. I was also told that sleeping outside you go to jail. So last night I was nervous all night, woke up several times, just kind of paranoid, like, dang, am I gonna go to jail just for sleeping? One guy told me that he waits until 6 a.m. to go to sleep, which is kind of sad because it gets so hot out here during the day. They don't allow people to sleep underneath the piers. So yeah, man. Day number 2 in the East Coast. Living life. Feeling good. Feeling a little tired, feeling a little hungry. Yeah, man. Stay tuned. Hey yo, I'm walking south, slowly towards Miami. I'm not really gonna go to Miami, but just feels a little too bummy here. I know what I said earlier, but once I got to the beach, that's where all the bums were, and they definitely came out at night. And yeah, it's not ghetto here. I still stand by those words. It's not ghetto. But if there's 10, 15 bums in this town and that's it, I know I can go to a smaller town and there'll be no bums. So, be able to make myself a little camp, get a job, get a car, get more work, get a place, and hopefully inspire one person or two people to do something similar or the same. Because if I can fucking do it, anybody can do it. So I'm walking past this place and it's the first time I'm seeing alligators. Little tiny baby alligators. That one's going for it. Alright, yo. As you guys can see, I got myself some motherfucking pizza. Now, I bought myself a large from 7-Eleven. It cost me about $6. No, $7.50, sorry. And, basically, I had just enough money to buy the pizza, a chocolate bar, and, a big gulp. Killed that shit. And, I could also afford a big gulp. And my favorite candy bar, which is Hershey's chocolate with little almonds inside. Now, as I'm paying for my stuff, the lady looks at me and she says, "Is that your stuff outside?" And I said, "Yes, those are my 2 service animals, and that's my backpack." And she says, "Well, once you're done paying, you need to leave right away." And I looked at her and I'm like, okay. Thanks for letting me know. It was a little random, but yeah, I don't know what else to say in that moment, so I just say, okay, pretty much. Thanks for letting me know. And I feel incredibly judged and embarrassed and unwelcomed. I left the store after paying for my stuff, and I'd only been at this store for not even 10 minutes in total. When I showed up to the store, a lady was using the restroom. They had a sign up that said, "Be back in 10 minutes." So I waited, and then I went inside, ordered the pizza, they cooked it for me, and paid for my stuff. What she said was rude. And I didn't say anything at first. I go outside, I get my stuff on, my backpack, grab my dogs, and I go back to the window where she could see me. She had another customer inside there. Big, darker guy. Big boy. So I was a little intimidated, but I knew I was about to snap. So I look at her through the window, and I scream, "Fuck you!" And she looks at me like I'm crazy, right? Like I'm in the wrong. She looked at me with a complete gaslighting look. Disrespectful bitch. So I opened the fucking door and I said, "You need to respect customers. I came in there and I spent my money, and you told me before I'd even left the store, before I'd even finished paying, to leave the property immediately. That's disrespectful." The other guy shook his head at me in acknowledgement, like, yep, it sounds pretty disrespectful. She was about to say something. I said, shut the fuck up. Don't speak. I said, you need to learn to respect. All in all, I think she got the message. And realistically, I know exactly why she did all that. Because homeless people sit out there and beg, sit out there and harass people, drink on their property, steal from them. But each person, doesn't matter what they look like, should be given their own chance, right? To be themselves, to be an innocent person. We're not all guilty by association, right? She was a Middle Eastern woman. There's many stereotypes that could go with a Middle Eastern woman. But obviously, why would I even think of those things when I see her, right? She's her own thing. She's her own human. She's just doing her job at 7-Eleven. Cut out that part. We don't need to advertise where I got my shit from. But all in all, when I told her, she was about to speak after I said what I said when I opened the door. She was about to speak, and I said, shut the fuck up, don't speak. And she dropped her head down, looking like she was ashamed of herself, which she should have been. And that was that. I walked off peacefully. We can't judge each other without even knowing what the fuck that person's about, man. Just because I have a backpack doesn't make me homeless. I left my backpack outside on the ground because it's a security thing for most businesses, actually. You're not supposed to bring a backpack into establishments because people have brought guns into stores with backpacks. People steal things and put them in their backpack. There's a few reasons why I would leave the dogs and my backpack outside. Although they are service animals, I could bring them inside. But I left them outside out of respect before even going in the store. You know what I mean? You shouldn't just profile people. I don't know. Let me know what you think of that situation. Alright. So, I'm just sitting here. Sitting here at this church. I got the girls underneath the blankets because we all got a little wet walking back from the store with food. So yeah, pretty good rainstorm. Actually, I don't know if they consider this a storm, but this is the most rain that I've seen in Florida so far. It's been raining for about, I would say, 2.5, 3 hours. And, it's not that bad. The lightning and the thunder has seemed to have gone away. And the skies are still pretty gray, as you can see. Right now, it's about 8 o'clock, so the sun would be setting right now, I would imagine. So yeah. Little tropical storm, little tropical rain, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're just hanging out in the rain. I tried to get a hold of my buddy today, and he hasn't been responding actually for a couple days. He got locked out of his Facebook, so kind of sucks. I was hoping to, connect with him and maybe he could show me around a little bit, or We had kind of talked about making a camp, whatever, fucking. Yeah, but can't get a hold of my buddy. Luckily, this church is being cool. All of these people just showed up. You can see there's probably like 15 cars. I'm not gonna count. A couple of them looked at me like, "Who's that guy sitting there?" But nobody said anything to me. And now church is in service, so it's just weird. It's a Thursday. Um, so yeah, just hanging out. I busted out the blanket because no one said anything to me, so I figured, why not? It's crazy. In California, I kind of got used to all the palm trees, but out here, they're actually native to the land. So it's really cool to know that they're all authentically here, and they're everywhere. Even where like forest areas get really thick, it's just you can see palm after palm after palm. And there's even these little palm plants. Um, they're pretty cool. So yeah, man, just chilling. See where the night takes us. Hopefully we can hang out here. If no one says anything to me, then I'm literally gonna camp right here next to this bench. There's not any trespassing signs, so I figure I'm good. We'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, so looks like everybody left from the church. Nobody even said anything. Actually, most people passed right in front of me right here, and nobody said anything. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep here. See you guys in the morning, man. Doop, doop, doop. Good morning, honey. Good morning. Good morning, Indigo. Alright, so we just woke up right here on the side of this church. What about you? Honey. 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 Good morning. You tired still? Yeah. Oh yeah, it feels good to be alive. There's a dude way down over there playing fetch with his dog. Good morning. You're stretching. Yeah. I feel like I'm still catching up on rest. Hitchhiking across the US, we didn't. I can't say I didn't get a lot of sleep. Made sure the dogs got plenty of rest, but. You know, I used to be a fat kid. In this series, from the ground up, we're not just talking about getting off the streets homelessness. We're gonna get our body in shape, defined, buff. We're gonna get our finances in shape, defined, buff. We're gonna get our relationships in shape, defined, and buff relationships. It's gonna be nice. So you stay tuned, motherfuckers. It's no more time for games. Florida's my new home. And I might be on the streets now, but this is from the ground up.
Little by little. Little by little. You don't get a shake. Nothing. Nothing will stop me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Nothing will stop me.